buyers, and they are deceiving each other. A fraudulent marriage, most of the time, is like a false advertisement. Somebody is asking you to buy something that doesn't really exist, and the person that wants to sell it to you is actually blind, and you are both negotiating in the dark, and you don't know exactly what you are trying to buy. A fraudulent marriage is like buying something in the black market. Anything can happen. It is when you get home that you are allowed to open the gift. You are allowed to open what you have bought, and then you see that you have been scammed. And this is so much like how two people now deceive each other into fraudulent marriage. Somebody went to buy shoes, and he paid only half of the money for the pair of shoes. Listen, he now promised the seller of the shoe that, don't worry, by next week, I'll bring the balance of the money to you. The seller doesn't know the buyer. The buyer was seeing the seller for the first time. But the seller agreed to sell to him on credit. And he packaged the shoes, handed over to him, and he collected half of the money. And then the buyer went away. Somebody was around there now say, excuse me, Mr. Seller, you didn't know that man, yet you sold this to him on credit. What if he doesn't come back? Then the seller laughed and said, I'm sure he will come back. How are you sure he will come back? He said, I packaged 2 left foot shoes for him. It is when he gets home that he will see that there are 2 left shoes, which I'm very sure he cannot wear. So he will be forced to bring it back to me or to pay my balance. Who has deceived whom?